everyone, and welcome to a Valentines themed episode of Around the Kitchen with Steve. We're going to have two very special guests that will be joining us later, my wife Melissa and our daughter Patti. We are making vegan peppermint bark, which is a great thing to do for your Valentine and to use your leftover candy canes from Christmas. Well, let me go through our ingredients real quick. We have a cup and a half of vegan chocolate. We have 2 teaspoons of coconut oil. We have 3/4 of a cup of brown Rice Krispies Treats cereal. And we also have a teaspoon of peppermint extract. And we have 6 crushed up candy canes. We're actually going to be doing a double recipe because we love this so much at our house. So we actually have doubled our ingredients, which you can do too at home. But our basic ingredients were the ones I just listed. And the most important prep thing you want to do is make sure that you clear out the bottom part of your freezer, because once we're done mixing everything, we're going to lay it flat on a sheet, on a baking sheet with some parchment paper, and you're going to want it to go into the freezer so that it can harden, and then later we can cut it into pieces. So we'll see you in a moment with Melissa as we get started melting our chocolate.
What a sound!
All right, Melissa is working with the double boiler, melting the coconut oil before she's going to be adding in the chocolate chips. If you don't have a double boiler, you can do this in 20-second intervals in the microwave. Melissa, as you're pouring in those chocolate chips, why don't you tell us how a double boiler works?
Okay. So it's 2 pots, obviously, that you can see. And the bottom pot is where you have the water that's going to boil. And on the top is where you want it to get hot, but not too hot. You don't want to scorch the chocolate. If you scorch the chocolate, it's going to taste burnt. And it's going to get really thick. And it won't be pliable. You wouldn't be able to pour it to be able to make the bark. So right now we're just working with that. Our coconut oil is melted. Whoops.
Yep, we had one of those little chocolates sneak away, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
And now we're trying to get the chocolate melted, and then when the chocolate's melted, we can add the Crispies, and we can add our peppermint oil.
And then we'll be ready to plate.
Yeah.
All righty, so we'll see you in a little bit when that chocolate is melted. All right, here's the melted chocolate. Melissa's about to pour in the peppermint extract and the Rice Krispies. She's gonna mix all that in so that it's textured well together and well spread out.
Thank you, Patty.
Patty's very excited for there to be candy. So she's gonna mix in her peppermint extract, which she's doing now. And then shortly she'll add in her Rice Krispie Treats cereal.
Just Rice Krispie cereal, not Rice Krispie treat cereal, by the way.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a difference. Thanks for letting... Oh, that's right. Treats would be the dessert.
Yeah,
not
they
the...
used to have a Rice Krispie treat cereal. I don't know if they still make that or not.
Oh, all right. Well, we want to make sure that we're only using Rice Krispies cereal. So I'm going to show what it looks like now as Melissa is mixing everything in. Patty, is Mommy doing a good job? I think Mommy's doing a very good job.
Does it look good?
All right. I know you're excited to add the candy canes, which we will be doing shortly. Melissa's going to continue mixing that in, and then we'll be back to add in the candy canes when we add it to our baking sheets. Okay, Melissa is beginning to pour our mixture into our large pan. She is going to pour it all in there, spread it out. The recipe calls to use a smaller pan. We use the larger pan, so we may actually be able to get our double recipe in on this one pan. If not, then we can add whatever's left over to a separate pan. But I'm hoping that we'll be able to get this all out in one pan. So once Melissa is done getting everything out, she's going to try and spread it so that it's even on the parchment paper sitting on the pan. Once she's evened it out, we're going to go ahead and apply our crushed candy canes, and that's where Patti comes in to show her super helper skills. Okay, Melissa is smoothing out our mixture to make it even, so that way We get it as close as possible so that everything's ready, evenly cooled off in the freezer. Patti is going to go watch her mom put the peppermint on, and then once she's done that, Patti can go ahead and add her own peppermint. So Patti, watch mommy first.
That's okay.
Oh, actually, no.
She seems to be doing
I think you know what to do. Go right ahead. If you know what to do, let me see.
I didn't think she
Perfect. You did it perfect. Great job, Patti. So just spread them out all over the place. There you go. Go have fun. Just throw those everywhere. So add as much or as little crushed up candy canes as you want. If you don't have crushed up candy canes, you can use any of those peppermint candies, the little circles. You can crush those up and put them on top. Patti, is that fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. She's been waiting very patiently for her turn to help in this recipe. So once we're done putting all the candy canes on top, we're going to go ahead and put that in the freezer for anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. You just want to make sure that it's hard enough to cut. And once that's done, you can go ahead and serve it. So we'll put it in the freezer, and then we'll see you in 15 to 20 minutes. Alrighty, Melissa is going to be taking out the finished cooled off bark. It's ready to be chopped up. Patti, are you excited to see Mom cut it? Yep, she's going to cut it for you. So Mama's going to go ahead, and it's nice and hard. You can hear that.
You can kind of just rock your knife back and forth, and there are no specific shapes with this, so don't get frustrated. It's not going to look.
Yeah, don't worry, honey. I know you're not. That's why you're not allowed to be near the big knife, because it might cut you. So Patti knows the rules. Don't go anywhere near the big knife. But as Melissa's continuing to cut that into a second row, I'm going to ask if she can go ahead and just cut a piece off, just so that we could show everybody what it would look like as a completed piece. Alrighty.
Pretty?
Very pretty.
Very Valentine-y with the red.
Yes, very Valentine-y. From us to you, Happy Valentine's Day. Patti, can you say Happy Valentine's Day?
Happy Valentine's Day.
All right, take care. Good luck, everybody. Have a great Valentine's Day.